All right, good morning, everybody. So we're back to do some rigging. We got more new artwork again. Today we're going to work on Janice. So the only thing I did ahead of time was the swap sets because, as usual, I think they're kind of boring to watch. So let's get started. We're going to just do our regular rename behavior to torso, rename our dragger to right hand, add a dragger, call it left hand. Oop. I'm going to add auto blink and I'm going to add lim IK. All right, let's get rigging. So front I want tagged as front and also as a head. Head I want tagged as head, and I want to add face behavior. And let's go in and attach that because I've been forgetting that recently. Inside head, I've got the brows swap set, and I've also got a mask on this one. So just go up to puppet, create clipping mask. I think everything else is done. I do have some little wispies, but I'll go in and attach those later. Let's do her left ear and right ear. So I'm going to add face behavior and make those a head. Okay, and is it right ear is behind, so that one I'm going to make minus 150, 0, 0. This one I'll make plus 150, 0, and 0. Let's go down to the torso behavior. And we'll make head position strength 0, head scale strength 0, head tilt down to 30. Let's go to the head face behavior. That one, head position strength at 0, head tilt or head scale strength at 0. Head tilt strength I'm going to leave at 75, but parallax I'll put up to 200. I'm not sure how it's going to look with her with the parallax that high when she's in 3/4, but we'll take a peek. We can always adjust that. Okay, so I think head is done. Let's go into body. We're going to do our left arm. I'll try and remember to tag the shoulder today. Oops. It's a bit hard to see where the bicep ends, but I'll likely have to go in and adjust these anyway. And then we'll click forearm, put our pivot point, and our wrist, which we want draggable. And again, I'll probably have to go in and move those. Oops. This one's a little easier to see what's going on. She doesn't have the full forearm set, but we can still do it the new way. And she doesn't have extra pen hands. We haven't been making them right in the animation as much as I thought we would. So I haven't made a swap set for this set of hands, or for her right hands. Let's do our legs. And I'm just doing the legs. They're part of the artwork, so I might as well rig them up even though we don't see them. And I've got Lim IK set for arms and legs, so that's why we need to tag these up. We can reuse the puppet potentially if we make the desk a swap set, and we can take it out. So it's not a waste of time to put these in. Okay, now the desk. So on the parent layer, let me just refer to my notes because the desks have been not working perfectly recently. On the parent layer, I want the origin point very low. On the name layer, I want my fixed line, and I usually put that like where the torso would stop moving, and I want my origin point above the fixed line. Let's just move that down a little bit. And then I want the desk layer independent, and I want it attached below the fixed line. Let's see where frontal, so that's where I want her to pivot. All right, I think Janice is rigged up. There's a few things I know we're gonna wanna do, like these wispies, but let's pull her in first and see how she looks. Oh, the desk. Why isn't the desk working? Body shouldn't matter. Darn it. Parent layer, I want the origin point very low. On the name, oh, again, I didn't make it fixed. Darn. Don't forget to make that line fixed. That is just a common problem for me. All right, so Janice looks pretty good. I'm a little sad, like with the mask, there's no way to see how her eyelashes are getting cut off there. There's no way that I can figure out to make that mask with eyelashes with parallax activated. So we'll have to see if that's cut off too much. If it is, I guess we would have to just take off parallax. You know, I wonder if anyone except for me will notice. She's gonna be zoomed in about like that size. Yeah, it's really too bad. I did try at one point to put eyelashes in the mask, and it worked fine as long as I didn't have parallax. But you can see her eyelashes are getting cut off. I still think it looks great though. Let's go in. Yeah, maybe we should turn it down a little bit. Let's go in and make these dangles dangle. So that's head. Let's zoom in so we can see where we're going now. I wonder what layer. Would that be hair back? Wisp, there we go. So let's make that independent. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. I'm wondering if we might want to put these wispies in the ear group instead, kind of to enhance the parallax, but I'll just leave them where they are first and see how they look dangling. Okay, that does add a bit. Do we want them in the ear group so that they move? You know what, let's try them in the ear group. So I think I had problems with my origin points the other day because I had moved them when I made the stuff dangly. So let's actually just undo all those dangles. Those are called wisp, and I want to put them in left ear group. So let's go into head. You might change the origin point on the ear. What did I say? That was left ear group. So let's go earring. base. Now, hopefully no origin points changed. Okay, so now if we go into left ear, oops. Now let's see how that looks. Not as good, does it? So let's undo. And let's go back into here and undo. We can just put them back where they were. They did not move how I expected. I thought, I wonder if I attach them to the other ear. Yeah, let's attach them to the other ear group. So not left ear, let's go right ear. And then I think they're not going to have anything to attach to. So let's pull a copy of base in there and just shrink it. So let's go PG base. And let's shrink that like crazy. Oops. Just so these little wispies have some to attach to. I think that might make it too big. All right, let's try that. Now when we go into here, let's go back to rig. Let's go back to right ear. Oops. Okay, that moves how I thought, but I can see we're gonna have an issue with them moving that much. So let's go to, what was that, right ear, and turn the parallax down to minus like 120 maybe. Yeah, that moves way too much. Oops. There, that's not bad. It gives her a little bit of parallax. So the only thing I'm unhappy with, of course, is the eyelashes. And I might have to extend those wispies a little bit so that they don't drop off. I'm also going to adjust the physics a bit so that they get a bit more dangly. There, that's not too distracting, is it? So let's go back to fit. Oh, why does the desk all of a sudden move? Darn desk. Okay, so let's zoom out. I'm not sure every once in a while why the desk breaks. Like, it was working. We didn't touch anything on the desk. All right, so the parent layer, we want the origin point very low. The name layer, that is still fixed. That's still above the fixed line. Head is still above the fixed line. Desk is still independent. Okay, well, I'm not going to troubleshoot it on screen. I have no idea why the desk breaks sometimes. Like, if anyone knows more about Character Animator than I do, like, the desk was working. We changed nothing. Why? Why would it stop working? Putting dangles should not break that. I had that experience once before when I put cycle layers on eyebrows. It broke the desk. Why? All right, well, maybe I'll try troubleshooting it. So normally what I do if it's not working is just move the origin points again, double check that I haven't forgotten anything. Occasionally I'll like take out the fixed line and put the fixed line back in. That I know is correct. The desk, let's just triple check that the desk is still attached where we want it. It's for sure below the fixed line. Is it the body layer? Let's move the body above the fixed line. See, why would that work this time? So yeah, I guess if your desk suddenly starts moving, just move around your origin points. Like, it just makes no sense to me why that broke. But anyway, that's Janice. I'm not sure if we want to check out her arms. They're set up the same way as normal. We do, however, and I chronically forget to put left and right arm on hinge. It looks a lot more natural when they're behind the desk, how they move. Oh, the other thing we've got now is, see how the front paper roll is moving? So in theory, this also might break the desk. Oh, I wonder if that's what's doing it. Looks like my left arm, let's just take out that line and put it back in again. I think that means it's outside of the artwork. No. There we go. Now I've forgotten what I came in to do. Left arm, right arm hinge. Oh yeah, right, the little paper roll. So paper roll, in theory, I should just be able to hook up like the desk. So it is independent. And then I'm gonna attach it below the fixed line, and hopefully this doesn't break everything. There, and now that paper roll. So if we wanted, we could have this hand in front of the paper roll and the writing hand behind the paper roll, which we may want to do. We'll ask higher up the food chain. But that's Janice. I think adding the little dangles to the ear, it took a bit of experimenting, but I think that adds to the parallax. Like, her hair is actually one piece this time, which is unusual for the lady characters. Usually they have luscious, bouncy hair. But anyway, that's a quick rig of Janice. I hope if you're trying the desk at home that you're having better luck than I do some days. But yeah, leave in the comments if it works for you. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.